and good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm doing a journal for my 8-year-old granddaughter. She asked me if I'd make one of my books and I said, well, what do you want? She went, Lilo and Stitch. So having no idea what on earth I would do, I did manage to find some digital papers. Obviously there's copyright, etc. So as I'm giving this to someone, this is actually going to be a Christmas present, but this won't come out till after Christmas. I've got some of my dyed papers in there, but it's some gorgeous little pieces of paper and I've done, some were in this size and some I've made bigger. You can see here. So I've got the signature ready to go. Then this is going to be the cover, and I'm going to be putting down some of this pink fabric on there, and then I've got this for the inside as well. So it'll be quite a good soft cover, but quite sturdy, I think. So to start off with, I'm going to put this on, but it's going to be, I'm going to have to let it dry in between before I put the other side on, because I need to cut around. I don't know if I'm going to be sewing or not. I can't make my mind up whether I should sew round or not, or just glue it and make it with my crimping scissors. I'm not too sure. I think what I will do is give it a put the covers on and then decide what I'm going to do with it. So I'm just going to go around here. I'm hoping she'll like it for Christmas. I can probably tell you after Christmas. They are coming over next year for some of the summer, so that will be quite nice. I might just sew it, I don't know. So I'm going to take this and I'll do it this way, so I get it in the right place where I want it. Smooth it out like that. Don't think that's the, no, it's the reflection. So that's the start of it. Right, I decided I would put both covers on and then I can cut them at the same time, and if I decide to sew, then I can do it then. So I'm going to put some more glue on this side, and this is, I can't remember if this is 250 or 300 GSM card. This is what I usually use when I'm making like a soft cover material cover for journals, because it always gets, you're going to put things on the front, so it's going to get reinforced whatever you do. Hopefully this will be okay, and I will probably reinforce, not sure what with, reinforce the middle. Now the other things I've got is they gave you a lot of PNG files that came with it, so I put them, I've got a Mac and put them into Pages, and these are for cutting out on machines and things, but I made them all different sizes. And I've done some wording, and as you can see there's some cutouts and fussy cuts, and then I've made these smaller and larger journal cards. They were mainly of Stitch. I haven't never watched it, so I'm assuming maybe he was a bit more important than Lilo, but everything I looked at on Etsy seemed to be, it was all about Stitch. So as you can see, there is a few here with Lilo. There. Oh, and there's one of her on her own. So I've got all that to put into it, and then I've got some spare sheets here, and I'm going to make some pockets and envelopes and things out of all of this as well. So once this dries and I've cut it, I'll come back. Okay, I've trimmed round the edge, and I did sew. Not brilliant, but I did sew. And I've put I've put 2 lace pockets in, one here, and I've put a journal card in, and I'm backing them in my with my papers that I dye with the inks, so with blue and pinks, I think. And I've put a lace pocket at the back here as well with one of those journal cards. And I did sew all the way round, and I've put some really bold sari silk I bought as pink, but it's kind of a real, well, I don't know, quite a fluorescent pink. And then this was another pink I got, hoping I'd get a better pink, and this is sort of got some dyed check material. So I'm going to use that in this as well. Now I'm going to do the front, which is this way round. And what I've done, I've prepared some things already. What I haven't done is turn the glue upside down. Oops, there. Stay there, that's it. So I'm going to be putting cotton, this here, I think. And then I'll show you what else I've got. I've made a tag, and I found some words there and a bit of collaging behind it, and some of that pink sari silk as a tab, and I'm going to stick that behind there, I think. And then I've got the Lilo and Stitch wording to go on the front. Now this is all gone and got a bit a little bit gooey. Right, so this is quite a few days later, down the side here, that I'm doing this, and this won't come out until after Christmas, so you'll already know I would have been back to the UK because of my new granddaughter, so I was able to take this with me. Right, hold that down. I do hope she likes this. She said Lilo and Stitch, so I'm going with it. And then that will pop in there as the front. Then what I've got is some bits and pieces here and Lilo and Stitch, and I thought, oh, I'll put that sort of there. And then I found this. I think I got this in a swap, so I thought I could stick that onto there like that. And then I've got some pink tulle. I think it's a bit big, but what I'm going to do is ruffle it up on the front. I'll use my glue stick to sort of put it down. So I'm going to put it, I'm not sure how it's going to work on material with this, but it does say it does textiles, so we shall see. And I think this is probably a little bit too big, too tall. Maybe I'm going to trim that down, and the idea is I'm going to sort of, I'm going to have to put a bit more there, ruffle it up, and then maybe try and get a bit more glue stick on the material. Hasn't stuck very well to there. Let's have another go. Oh dear. There. Like that. And then this on top. Just trying to make it a little bit thicker, and hopefully that will all stick. that, and then that will go over the top. Oh yeah, that will work. I need to put a bit more. Mind you, what I could probably do is use this. I am getting in a bit of a gooey mess. Is ruffle it up with my spatula. Like that. Ah, yeah, that's better. That's easier. And if I do it in the middle, that's where I'm going to be putting that other material. So that's a bit better with it all together. Oops. So I'm going to, I don't know if this is noticeable on camera at all, how I am ruffling. There. And I don't know whether to have that side or that side. That does go with that though, doesn't it? So maybe that. And I'll put this on top of here first, I think. I'll put that on there. And then I'm going to put a lot of glue to hold that tool down over this. Oops. There. So I don't know if you can see the ruffle here. There's a bit of a ruffle at the bottom there. Hopefully that will hold it all down, and that still can go past there. Oh, that's good. So that will hold all that down. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to work on it off camera, and then probably come back to you when I've done quite a bit. And if there's anything special I make, I'll come back and show you what I've done. So I'll be back, or how to do it. I'll be back shortly. Right, I've now finished it. We've done the front cover together. I've tied it up with some organza lace, ribbon. And one of the other things I did, I also printed off some colouring pages for her to colour. And I've put them in the journal. And I've backed things in either the dyed blue or avocado paper. So, and then I've got a corner pocket there with a couple of journal cards in there. And a bit of fussy cut there I've done. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Oh, and I've put a ruffle on here with some little pink flowers as well. I've done some stenciling. I don't know if... no, what I have done is some texture paste on this tag at the front. Forgot about that. Where was I stenciling? There, and then I've got a side pocket here. I've tried to use all the paper up, which I've managed to do. Just got a couple of strips like this size left. So another journaling cards in there. Time is precious, waste it wisely. The dyed pink papers, and then another colouring page here I've put together. Oh, and I've done some stenciling on the plain white, not stenciling, texture paste, and then just rubbed the Victorian velvet over the top. And these are little paper clips that I've just put some sari silk, tied some sari silk in, and that's a little dress there. It's quite dark in that corner, isn't it? I need to move over this way. Just a bit of fussy cut there. I've made Greatness Comes From Within. I've just made a lace flip here for her. So if she wants to do some journaling and clip it in here secretly. She can. She does other journals, as in like little small diaries and notebooks she likes writing in. What else have I got? Bit of stenciling there and there. Another ruffle with some sari silk with some little pearls on. Pocket here with 2 journal cards I've made in there. Little tuck with a butterfly. I thought these were going to be cigarette cards I got out of a frame I bought for €2, but it wasn't. It just turned out to be they're like this. A lot of different butterfly cards, but they'll come in handy. Some dyed paper, mixing the blue and red, I think. God, can't remember what I mixed. Another journal card. This is a bit of wallpaper I had, blessed. I put on there, I thought went in, and some stenciling. A bit more texture paste I've covered. I've rubbed over with the Victorian Velvet Dance in the Rain. This is a doily I've put over the page, and I've put a couple of tags. These were from, I'd cut out on my silhouette, and I've got some blanks, and I just sort of left them. Hadn't touched them in quite a long time. Believe in yourself, and I've got a little Mickey charm. And then this side I've got another tag and a little mini charm. So I've got a few Disney charms, so I thought I'd use them in this. On this is another paper clip, an envelope I made out of some of the paper. And there's some spare journaling cards, which she can do whatever she wants with. So I'll, whoops. And I've just clipped that onto there. And then, here I've just got with these like paper clip things. They come like this in a box. Got them off of Amazon, and you get a little machine thing, and you just clip them on. It takes up to 6 pieces of paper, I think it is, and you just put them on with that, and it clips on there. You can just pull it off and reuse it. One of my lace clusters, and I've put a little journal card in there. It all seemed to be Stitch. Some more texture paste with some ink over. Bit of fussy cutting. Another ruffle with some lovely pink little flowers on. Nothing on there. And another colouring page for her. And some stenciling, and I'll put lace down the sides, and again a paper clip with some sari silk on. Another envelope with a fussy cut and a journal card inside, which I haven't backed, it's on the white card. And then some more texture paste and Victorian Velvet. This is a little file folder with a rose gold clip, and clipped in there is a couple of journal cards. I've backed in pink. There, they just go in there, and there's some sari silk I've put on as tabs. And again, these are pieces of paper that I had left over, strips. So I've used them up. Some more stenciling, and then a pocket at the back here with 2 more journal cards in, and I've just put a bit of lace along the bottom there, and then 2 colouring sheets here of Lilo, and then a journal card with the pair of them. And then on the bottom I've put, now I'm not very good with the princesses, I know one's Cinderella, I think the other one's Beauty from Beauty and the Beast there. So I've put them on there. I hope she likes it. It's for her Christmas present, and when this comes out in January, she'll have already had it. So I hope she does enjoy it. Anyway, don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks very much for watching. And it's something a bit different. As I say, it's a present for my granddaughter. So I'll speak to you all soon in the next video. Bye.